Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and I'm Ron, and welcome to Loving Keto. Well, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps other people know that I post new videos, and helps YouTube know that you're liking my content when I put my new videos up week to week. And so before we get started, I'd like to state that I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey and my own personal research. So I was just clearing it up with your doctor first before you decide to do any weight loss journey regarding your health. Well, today it marks the end of week 75 keto results, and today's topic is back to basics. So what I mean by back to basics, well, I just got done a 5-day egg fast with a 2-day period of transitioning over to carbs. And I started calculating all my food out in Carb Manager and writing down all my food, what I ate for the whole entire week. And it was very, very successful on this past weight loss egg fast journey that I did. And I got my notes, incidentally, so I'm going to be grabbing out my daily planner. And I bought this daily planner. It came in about a week ago, so it's really, really nice. So it's a 2022 daily planner. I got it on Amazon for like, I think I paid $18 for it. And what I like about it is of course it's got a calendar in there. It's got all your holidays and all that stuff. It's got places for notes, and it's got one whole long page where you can, the date where you can write down what you did for that entire week and whatever, and that's what I started doing. And so we're going to get right into the results and how we did. So I started out the week at 217.2 pounds, and I was really frustrated because the week before all the carbs from those bad potato chips. And so when I weighed myself up last Monday, I was 214.2 pounds. And so we started doing the egg fast, and we did a keto meal. Monday we had a snowstorm. We had 6 inches of snow. I did kind of like a dirty keto meal day that day. I did a nice Progresso can of tomato soup, basil, and I had some turkey breast with it, and I had a 90-second keto bread with avocado. And then I made my first mayonnaise that I ever made. I'll let you know how that went in a little while. And then on day 2, which was Tuesday, I made a meatloaf with pork rinds, and that was really, really good. I did the gluten-free pork rinds, and I added my own Italian seasoning stuff in it, and then I used the sugary-free sauce that I had gotten for instead of using ketchup. And then I ended up had that, and then I made some easy peasy shackles, and I made a couple of sandwiches late in the day with that. And then I had a lot of back issues that day, and I did a lot of meal prepping, and then I had a dirty keto hot chocolate that was sugar-free. And then I weighed myself in the morning. I was like 213 pounds, so I still lost a pound. And then Wednesday we went over to Longhorns, my wife's birthday today, which is Sunday the 23rd. I'm filming this out a day ahead of time. And we had a really good meal day that day, and a really great meal. I got the 12-ounce ribeye steak, omitted the baked potato. I swapped it out for asparagus, and sauteed a container of onions, and it was really, really good. I kept it simple. I only had 2 small slices of the bread they gave you with the butter, and that's pretty much all I had to eat that day, and I was completely satisfied. And then on Thursday, I weighed myself. I looked up the weight, and I go, holy crowley, I was down to 211 pounds. So it was, I think a lot of it was just water weight. And then I went to the studio. We had a special guest, one of the local residents over here. His name is Matt Kelly. Some of you might know the name from Murphy's, Dropkick Murphy's band. He's the lead drummer, and he's from Leominster, and they're a world-renowned band. They go all over the place. The mayor had almost a 2-hour interview with them. I was behind the camera, one of the cameras, and I was filming. Really enjoyed the interview that the mayor did, and I did not ask him for any tickets or anything, but he did let me take a couple of selfie photographs with the group together, and I thought that was pretty classy of him. but I'll put a link below the video where you can find his music. But he goes all over the place. He travels. He's been in the Boston Garden. He's been in Fenway Park. He's been in Switzerland and Europe, all parts of all over the world with his band, and they're quite phenomenal band. They play a lot of like Celtics music and stuff like that. And but anyways, it was nice meeting somebody different for a change, a local kid that's making good for the city. And so then, they visited the Limits Historical Commission on Thursday. There was only 1 or 2 guys showed up because of the weather. And then on Friday, I weighed myself. I was 212 pounds. I decided to try some experimenting with blueberry pancakes, and I did an almond flour with blueberry pancake recipe, and it kind of was a disaster. So what I did was I took the fresh, I wanted to get fresh blueberries, but I ended up buying frozen, and I added it into my mix while I was blending it together. And you could see the blueberry was all blue in the batter instead of the traditional batter the way I usually like it. So my advice next time I make it, I'm going to make the blueberry pancakes, but I'm going to make the pancakes, and then I'm going to puree the blueberries. Now I couldn't find fresh blueberries, so I bought the frozen ones, unsweetened ones. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but blueberries are very friendly keto, and it's highly recommended that you have a few every now and then. Yeah, and so if, every now and then I'm going to start incorporating more fresh vegetables that I can have, and fresh fruits for a keto day. And so we did that, and then I did the bingo Friday night, and we had a good night there. We were over $28 on the pull tabs for some reason. That was kind of a lot and strange. And then on I was going to get back to this. My wife won $100 for their Friday night. It's her birthday this coming Sunday, which is today. And so everybody go wish her happy birthday if you wish watching this post. I'm not going to tell her how old she is, but she's old enough to know better. But she's very young looking for her age, and she feels terrific. And so she made a nice cake. So she hadn't had cake in a while because she's been respecting me in my weight loss journey, but I'm going to have a little piece of cake today, so don't tear me up for having that. I did have a little spigot taste of the frosting she made. It was holy crow, I could taste the sugar, like, wow. That's why I don't do that stuff anymore. But yeah, so happy birthday, Donna. And so today when I weighed myself, I was still 211.2 pounds, so I lost 3 pounds for the week, which I think is dynamite. So I'm only 11 pounds away from Wonderland, and I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to Wonderland, but I'm thinking, of course, if you don't know what Wonderland is basically when you get your weight down to under 200 pounds. So, and then of course my target weight is 180, and there's no time frame for this, and I'm probably going to just take a $100 bill and buy myself $100 worth of clothes, and I think that would be really a good achievement. And the old Ron probably would have gone out and celebrated by eating a large pizza or something like that, but I don't do that stuff anymore. So I wanted to talk to you about what we did this yesterday for recipe filming. So I made the first recipe I tried was the mayonnaise. It came out okay. Tasted kind of bitter to me, so what I did was I added some monk fruit in it to kind of like sweeten it up a little bit. And then I added a little paprika to it to kind of like give it some type of like a tasty taste to it. And it came out absolutely great. I loved it. And so I'm definitely going to be making it again. I wasn't happy with the way it filmed, so these are all just first time filming. And so we did that, and then Saturday I decided to do a almond flour pizza crust. So I made that, and that came out, that was to die for. That was the best, and that came out even better than my chicken crust recipe. And I did film it. I'm not crazy about some of the parts of the video, so I'm going to hold off on putting up the total video. I'll show a little bit of clips on the timeline. But the recipe was really simple, guys, and and you can make it as thick as thin as you want on a pizza crust. The crust there, when I picked it up to try to show you what it looked like on the opposite side, it broke a little bit, and then I put it back over, and once I added my cheese on there, my sauce, and my topping, it was fine, and I cut it up in triangle shapes, and it was really good tasting. It wasn't dry in the middle or anything like that. It was very moist, and so it's got me rethinking, how I can do it to make it even a little more moisture. Is maybe put a little bit of olive oil inside the crust a little bit, maybe add a little bit more, and drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top to give it that nice glossy glow that you get in the pizza houses when you buy the pizzas over there. And then Saturday we decided to make a pizza in a mug. It was kind of interesting. I got the recipe off of CJ's Kitchen. They're really great YouTubers. I've watched many, mostly all of their videos. And they post up weekly inspirational videos as well for cooking, for keto. And I kind of made it my way. She put a tablespoon of coconut flour, tablespoon of almond flour. First time I did it that way, and it looked really wet, so I had to add a little more almond flour to it to kind of like get it to the texture that I wanted. And then the second day that I made, before I go on to the second day, I put pepperoni for my cheese topping and mozzarella cheese. Microwave it for 90 seconds. It was really good, but I got really bad heartburn from the pepperoni. And then Sunday I made another one, but instead of using pepperoni, I wound up using peppers and onions as my choice of my toppings with the mozzarella cheese. And the only thing that I should have added a little more sauce. And because what happened was, when I made it exactly the way she made it, I put a little bit too much almond flour, so it kind of cakey in the bottom, but it was still good, and I still ate it. It was really great. And when I posted up the video, there's no right and no wrong way of making pizza. It's just your imagination. So it came out awesome. So today we're going to have a nice quiet day. You're going to watch football this afternoon, this being Sunday, and I'm pre-filming this out a day ahead of time for Monday. And I'm going to go walking in the downtown area. My leg is still collapsing. I have an updated physical tomorrow. I'm not happy with her. I'm very disgusted with her. My leg is swollen, and now it's lobster red, and it's starting to turn black, okay? So I think I got cancer there, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions. But I'm definitely leaving her. She said something negative to my wife this past visit, and it just upset her, and it upset me. But you shouldn't play God with somebody's life, even if you know, but we'll just leave it at that. But so what do we got going on next? I'm going to continue on with the weight loss journey. We just came off of a beef bacon, the egg fast. I'm going to do next week I'm going to do some keto meals and going to be doing continue with the recipe, cooking out recipes and creating new recipes. Right now I'm using my new table setup, the small little 20 by 40 table that I bought, Ocean State. I got my camera set up horizontally in the middle, so I don't need to use the tripod anymore. And then I got my small camera set up on angles when I'm doing video for the recipes. And now this last recipe that I put up, 90-second pizza in a mug, I didn't like how my voice sounded over the recipe, because I say one thing and I go off saying another thing, and I want to keep it simple to the subject. And so I just took out all my voice and I put some nice Italian music in the background with the instructions. The first few times I looked at it, I thought I was okay with it, and I put it on YouTube, and I realized I had a couple of typos. So I took it off and I corrected my typos and I reloaded it. And now I'm trying to keep all my recipe cooking and all my those type of videos down to under 5 minutes or less, and just put instruction over the timeline with some subtle music, and they should start being really good now, coming up now, and I should start being able to pump them out pretty good. Now, if you're a YouTuber and you were struggling a long time like I was, and how to put the recipes together on YouTube, would suggest getting an overhead tripod and just attaching it to a table or your kitchen cabinet, so you can have the overhead and getting another camera on an angle, and then you can have the best of both worlds. And it's always good to film. What I would suggest, because I've been doing videoing for a long time, is when you're filming recipes, do some recipe testing first before you film it, and film it. And even if you mess up, you can use that for outtakes, which is really good. And then always film more than what you need, and that way there, if you need to, say, okay, I don't like this section of this video, you can use it from another video. And always save the video the old videos after you're done editing them, because you never know when you might want to go back and use them again. And I'm using my nice little green screen over here today, so I'm going to be putting some clips behind me. And so that's what we got going on today. And then we'll probably go walking in the downtown area to do a couple of segments for Skinny Wednesday and Throwback Thursday. I got a new some new episodes I'm putting up every week if I get time. And so recently I've been going over all my files and reorganizing them and going through some files, and I'm finding an awful lot of videos that I never put up before. So now I got some really good, some fresher content to put up, and to keep the YouTube channel interesting. And so yeah, so we got an appointment tomorrow with doctor for the physical, and this is probably, I don't know, probably this is the last time I'm going to be seeing her. And my leg is swollen again. It's been swollen right long. I can't get no help. I keep getting the Rudy Tube same bull crap answers from the doctors, and it's kind of like black in the middle right now, really dark reddish. It's burning. It's on fire. My skin is peeling, and I'm in a lot of pain. And my other side of my leg is not too much better than that. It's got a lot of pimply stuff on my leg, and the skin's breaking open. I don't think that it could possibly be related to the weight loss, because of all the weight loss that I lost. I don't know, but I can't get any straight answers. And I asked to go to the bigger hospital, and she said no, because you got right here. And I says that's not what I'm asking. I don't need a referral, but if I don't need a referral, then I'll just go. But I want to make sure the insurance is going to cover the cost. But you know, I'm not happy, and my wife's not happy, so we're gonna find a new doctor. And on the next week's video, I'll keep you guys posted on everything. But just say your prayers for me, because my right leg has been collapsing a lot, so I'm kind of disappointed because I can't get out there walking every day. Now last year, in January alone, just last year in January, I did 17 miles in cold weather. With all the weight loss, the cold weather doesn't agree with me anymore. So be that aware when you lose weight, that's probably going to happen, because I've been talking to a lot of YouTubers and people that's been losing a lot of weight, and they've been experiencing the same thing. So, but we do have options, guys. I do belong to a gym. I do go down to the gym on occasion, and you can always go find the stairs, a mall area, go walking in the city, and that's basically what I've been doing. And but it's been an absolute pleasure helping you guys, and be watching for my next video. And that'll be on Wednesday probably, Skinny Wednesday segment, and then of course the Skinny Thursday, the Skinny Wednesday segment, and then Throwback Thursday segment. And then I'm not sure what titles those are going to be yet. And then of course there might be 1 or 2 bonus recipes in between all this. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And remember, sharing is caring. That's all I ask of you. And remember, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Have a great week. Have a great day. Enjoy the view. Enjoy your day.
Taking my chances along with my dreams. I've got them all packed up in my fantasy limousine, with miles and miles of road ahead. I'm going far away to my fantasy land, with a tick-tock clock to remind me the time is right. I go through everything with a smile, and taking every chance that the world can give, going far away, step by step until the world is mine. I'm gonna live my life, and I'll be alright. I'll be taking every chance, and I'm starting today. Step by step, 10 feet off the ground. I'm gonna live my life at the speed of sound. Up high, the world is mine. With ups and downs, but it doesn't matter, 'cause you keep moving forward and you're gonna get better. Taking every right turn and don't look back, but all the things you've learned you're not allowed to forget. And don't stop moving, 'cause you'll be left behind. Nobody's gonna wait while you mess up your life. I'm dedicated to win, 'cause this is a race. I'm prepared to play this game with a smile on my face. Step by step until the world is mine. I'm gonna live my life, and I'll be alright. I'll be taking every chance, and I'm starting taking every chance, and I'm starting today. Step by step, 10 feet off the ground, I'm gonna live my life